Well, it's the holiday season. Let's make something different this year. I've got some Medjool dates. These are organic and there is no sugar in them, but they are high on the carbs. They're like 31 carbs, well, actually about 29. So we've got some dates. I've got some pecan halves. I've got some peanut butter. This is the label that came off. This is organic peanut butter, no sugar added, and there's a little bit of sea salt in there. And this is the peanut butter right here. And then I've got some Lily's baking chocolates. This is, I believe, milk chocolate style. You can get dark chocolate, whatever you want. So we got some of those. First off, we're gonna take a look at our dates. This is what the dates look like. And when you break it apart, inside is the pit. You want to pull that pit right out. So you've got the pit in there, which is good for you to have. You want to remove that. So after you've removed the pit, you want to put that aside. Grab some peanut butter. Oh, you know, not too much. When you first get the peanut butter, it's kind of thick and you have to stir it up because the oils lay on top. So I'm going to put about this much peanut butter on here, not too much, about like that. And I'm going to take a pecan half and I'm just going to put that right on top. So we're going to do a bunch of these just like that. And then we will start to melt our chocolate. I've got my chocolate in a bowl, microwave safe bowl. And I'm going to put this in the microwave for 30 seconds and then take it out and stir it. And then I'm going to do it for 15 second increments and just keep stirring it until I get the consistency that I want. So I'm going to finish doing these the rest of these dates and get them all on the pan here, and then I will melt the chocolate. And it's rather quick work. So this is something you can do nice and easy, or not, you know, in the oven or in the kitchen with a hot oven. Not even a hot oven at all. So there's no sugar added to these dates, but because they're natural, sweet, you're going to have that sweetness. And you don't have to worry about the caramel from a turtle ripping any of your cavities or fillings out of your mouth when you bite down into it or break a teeth. So this is something, you know, something that you might want to consider. And be sure when you have your pan that you lay something down it. You can put parchment paper down or wax paper, and wax paper is what I have because we will be drizzling chocolate over the top of these and we don't want it to stick. All the pits have been removed. Let's add that chocolate, or I mean that peanut butter. So, you know, just enough to stick the pecan half onto. I wonder if that one's even done. Yep. And I want to give a shout out to Off Grid with Doug and Stacy for this idea. We'll try something new. I've never done this before, so we're just going to give it a try. The peanut butter is now on, and I'm going to put all those, cover them all up with a top of a pecan half. And just push it down. And I am going to add some sea salt. I've got some Redmond sea salt. I'm going to add a little sprinkle of that on top of the chocolate once that gets melted. Just for that sweet and not sweet salt. Alright, so for melting the chocolate, I don't even remember if I said you want to melt it for 30 seconds. I may have said minutes. So 30 seconds, and then once it stops, you're going to stir it, and then 15 seconds after that until you get the desired consistency. Okay, it's been 30 seconds, and you can see it melted a little bit. We're going to put that back in the microwave for 15 seconds. That was the first 15. And we'll do it again. I'm guessing around 3 minutes, but that's just a guess. And you can see it's getting there. Maybe you can't see. All right, let's do it again. All right, we're almost there. Getting much softer. Just keep working at it. All right, it's getting kind of hot, but it is getting there. So I'm going to try another 15 to get it a bit runnier. All right, I'm going to do it one more time. I think I want it a little runnier. Wow. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to drizzle this over the top of each of those. And when I'm done, I'm going to stick these in the freezer and let them harden. Good enough. I'm really going to drizzle. I'm just going to dollop it. Try to cover the whole pecan and the peanut butter onto the date to cover it and kind of seal it all together, basically is what I'm trying to do. That's a bit of a good amount of chocolate per each one. Just to get it to stay together. And I suppose you could put chocolate down underneath and set your date on top of it and do it that way. The peanut butter actually makes it look like there's caramel, but you're gonna taste that, I'm guessing, when you bite into it, into the date, because that's kind of like a sweet caramely flavor as it is. Will we have enough? So this one whole bag made one tray, and I only had about 3/4 of a bag of the chocolate. Oh, we're missing a nut here. Can't be down having any of that. I'm gonna just stick it right on top. That wouldn't be fair. And I'm going to get my sea salt out, and I'm just going to do a pinch over each one. Have enough? Wow. Just enough. I am very liberal in the chocolate area because I want it to cover and kind of seal it all in together and not let it break apart. And we'll just get rid of the rest here. Seal those edges up. All right, I'm just going to use my fingers and sprinkle some sea salt on here. Just a little. Just for that wonderful mix of sweet and salt. This is very good salt for you. It has lots of minerals, which our bodies need. It's not processed salt. All right, and there you have it. I'm gonna go put these into the freezer and we'll be back to see what they look like and taste like. Okay, I just pulled these out of the freezer. They've only been in there about an hour at the very most. So let's take a small one because it's supper time, but let's give it a try. You can see it's hard. So let's take a bite. Mmm. These are fabulous. They taste just like a turtle. You gotta try them. If you see my videos, you know I do low carb keto. These are not. I would eat these because I'm at where I want to be in my weight, and I'm just doing the low carb lifestyle. Excuse my mouth. I would definitely have these for a snack. So I hope you enjoyed the video. They are very, very tasty. The crunch of that one pecan in there with the peanut butter and the date and the chocolate, you just can't go wrong. Look at that. I don't know. I'm going to have to buy some more. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and send this to other people so they can get the message too. Thanks.